And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Alex Brown has joined us. He is in his third year of his four-year term as Ward 1 Hilton Head Town Councilman. Good to see you again.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. And we were just talking about what a wonderful Heritage Week it was.
Absolutely.
The weather was beautiful for most of the weekend.
Sure.
Those overhead shots, I was saying, beautiful on Harbor Town and the island. And I'm thinking, oh, more and more people are going to want to move here.
Yeah, it's great exposure for us as a community, and when you start to think about the give back that comes along with the tournament, it's really important.
That's true.
Right, sure.
Very much so. Yeah. For those that do not know, Ward 1, what area of the town does that encompass?
Well, most of the north end of the island as you're coming across the bridge, into the Gumtree, some of the Spanish Wells area, some of the marshland area,
right.
Matthews
Stony.
Drive, Stony,
Yep.
the Chaplain area.
Yep.
So most of what's outside of the gates on the north end of the island.
Okay.
Yep.
How many, do you know how many residents are in that area? I mean, several thousand, I would guess.
Yeah, around 4,000.
About 4,000,
Yep.
Okay, interesting. Well, we're going to just dive right into housing.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
And is there any movement in workforce housing, Alex?
Sure, absolutely. Well, the town, when we adopted our strategic plan for this fiscal year, housing was one of our top 15 priorities, okay? And super excited. We've got a framework called Finding Home, okay? We are looking to hire an executive director to implement that plan. We'll have a housing committee that is made up of citizens here on Hilton Head that will help kind of steer that. So super excited about that. Okay. And we also decided that we were going to incorporate into our budget this year a housing fund. So typically there are 4 funds within our budget.
Okay.
We got general fund, capital improvement projects,
right.
stormwater,
yeah,
okay, and then our fund called debt service that we are paying, loans back, right?
Okay.
So this year we've got 6 funds, and one of them is housing. So it was important enough for us to pull it out and
separate.
Yes, so super excited about that, and $1 million pledged to it by the previous council. So we've got something to build on there.
So what do you have first steps now that you've got the funding? What else? What's next?
Sure. Yeah. Well, a series of things. Okay, once we have someone on board that's going to live and breathe this job on a daily basis. But
the housing czar.
Sure. But what we'll be able to do is coordinate with our local efforts along with some of the state efforts that are going on as well. Senator Tom Davis, who will be giving an update on housing on Monday, the 24th, 4 p.m.
That's next Monday, the 24th, 4 p.m. Where?
Christ Lutheran Church.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And he's got a series of items that he's going to talk about, but the one that is most intriguing to me is the idea of potentially expanding the uses of our accommodation tax and hospitality tax monies to go towards housing. That's big.
All right, that is big.
That is big, yes.
Is that going to be controversial?
Well, it's gotten through the Senate, okay? It's going to Ways and Means Committee next in the House. So we're hoping that it goes through. It's been talked about for a while.
All right.
I think the pressure of, qualified workforce and the struggles there have really bubbled this up to a point where hopefully we'll be able to push it across the finish line.
It's a top issue on
everybody's
minds.
Everybody,
in this area. We just have about 30 seconds left. Anything else you might want to say to our community and how the town is operating?
Sure, I would just ask folks to stay engaged on this topic of housing. Call your state representatives so they can give us another push there. But I'm super excited about us being able to not only report out but start to implement as we move forward with this housing strategies.
Good. And then again on Monday, which is the 24th of April. Senator Tom Davis will be at Christ Lutheran Church for kind of an open discussion town hall. I think that'd be very important for folks to turn out. Thank you, Alex Brown.
Thank you. It's good to see you
again. Yeah, and happy spring.
Same to you.
And we'll be right back with more news.